And I have returned. Welcome back. For those watching the VODs on YouTube, be sure to do all of the social stuff, etc., below the video. We are returning to the eventual Zinc build. The ideal situation for the remainder of my stream today, for the next hour and a half, is to get Zinc. Zinc! For activated carbon. So I could do all of the stuff with filtration media. Like, that's ultimately the goal. Is I want filtration media, which means I need activated carbon, which means I need zinc, because you need zinc chloride for activated carbon. Like, it's a really long process, and our only real method of getting zinc in PyBlock is to ground bore it. So that's what we're just gonna have to do. That's just gonna be what we do, and we're almost finished at this point. We are almost there. There's simply a bunch of logistics work to do, and then we will be done. So I actually would like to begin by putting down my train station right there, because a lot of this is just going to be logistics work from here on out, basically. I will also need slaked limes. Let's not forget about the existence of the slaked lime. I need this to go down and over. That will feed in all those things. You will need pure sand, so I also need a source of pure sand to take up even more space out of all this wonderful stuff. How much pure sand? Exactly. I need, for the ethylene chlorohydrin, 0.84 pure sand, so that should be just one. This setup is one, and then I have, ideally, plenty of setups, but somewhere I should have sand. Sand? The mall. The mall is stone and sand. No, I need sand as sand. Where do I have sand as sand? Good freaking question. Where do I have, like, actual sand and not stone? I have loads of stone, washing for stone, which is 2 into 1, but I need 3 into 1. It should be, if I'm thinking about this right, the build for the titanium here. Yes, yes! This is the build right here. Titanium! Wonderful and glorious titanium. I need that. 2 tiles off into purest of pure sand. Fed that way. Done with upgrading of that shenaniganry. This will get relocated to there. Is 1 enough? 600. I think it's plenty. 600, 750. Yeah, 800 is fine for a single water supply source. Gee, if I didn't have water wells, what in the world would we do? I don't even want to think about it. It's scary. It's just scary not having a source of water. Everything needs power as well. Let's not forget to do all of the power shenaniganry with redundant lines. All that good stuff. I need the BTX in here. I also need the steam brought down. So wherever I can bring the steam down, I will do so. They're building the train station! Yay! My Constructo bots are apparently done? What? Ah, they're finishing. So, yeah, within about an hour, within the hour, they've sort of finished, quote unquote, the entirety of all of this whole line of Nextlit tile. I just told them to do it on a whim, and they've done it. They did the thing pretty quickly. In fact, I am shocked and surprised that they got it done that quickly. I also need my steam in this stuff, so let's. You know what? It would be great if I could have those there, but that really screws up the doohickey. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like do that. It completely messes with the logistics. Where's the acetic even? It's here. Let's just, for all intents and purposes, say it's gonna be from the bottom. Oh yes, I need to bring the skin in, of course. Of course I need to bring skin in for this. Like, that's required. Absolutely required. There you go. Have your acetic. Enjoy. Enjoy your acetic acid. Oh yes, and urea. Skin and urea. Bleh. So ugly. This is gonna be shared. Shared lines. All that good stuff. This is actually gonna be... Excuse... That beautiful, glorious, wonderful stuffs. Alright, the other things. I am going to need borax as well brought in, so hey, there's yet another thing. Gee, I wonder if I had, instead of doing lead, if I had done neo-borax, would it have made enough borax? Probably, but then I would have had to wash the borax and had that infrastructure too. So, I'm just gonna bring in by train what I need. Power all the things. What else do I have to think about here besides the stuffs? I think that's it. Just the slaked lime. Slaked lime. Okay, that involves this guy making the slaked lime, and then a high pressure furnace making the lime, and this stuff making limestone. This also produces a little bit of CO2 that I have to get rid of. How much slaked lime do I need again? I need 3.34, which is going to be 0.34, or 0.334, which is definitely within the realm of possibility, and that's 1.1, or 1 to 1, I should say. Yeah, so 1. 1, 1, 1. That is that, plus water, because it's slaked. It's slaked. It's got water. It's hydrated. Hydrated lime. But this does need a source of coal as well, and or coke, I should say, and it needs a bit. Huh. And then do I do this here, or do I do this in a much better location, closer to the source of coke? I'm gonna say, do it closer to the source of the coke. Actually, yes. Here. The reason why I say to have it... Excuse me? Oh. The vehicle was in the way. And that has power. That can get powered through there. And there. Doinky, doinky. Enjoy the stuffs and the things. This is gonna put, like, you won't be able to see this very well, but yeah. Enjoy the slaked lime. There it is. In the section you can not even see, because it's hidden. It's basically completely hidden behind this gigantic heavy oil refinery, because the sprite just goes way, way, way above the heavy oil refinery, above the actual size of the entity. Speaking of which, the Factorio developers totally changed the mining drill graphics because of this exact issue of the sprites being too tall to make the mining the mining drills shorter, because they determined it to be an issue, a bug, to have stuff that's behind the entity be blocked from view in the base vanilla game. Like, surely it's a problem if the entities are too tall, taller than the actual thing that they're representing. Surely that's a problem that the vanilla base game folks spent time to fix. But you know, mods are mods, and we can break rules all the time with mods, right? We can break all the rules. Wow, tech happened. That's interesting. That's an interesting new part for the personal batteries. Yeah, who's Shirley? Who is this Shirley? Alright, now I need to, like, think about what's what on the other outside inputs, because I think I've got everything covered now. And, like, what I need, etc. from this train station. So I may have made notes about this previously, but I'm going to redo that. Oh, I think I've actually found it. Oh yes, guar. Right, guar. That's gonna require a solid separator. So let me get those. Oh, I have them. Good. Good. This will help slightly. That's going to be doing the guar seeds, and then the actual gum is... That's in a pulp mill, isn't it? And I just got rid of my pulp mills! Dang it. Dang it. Just got rid of my pulp mills. I just got rid of them, and I'm pretty sure it's a pulp mill. Guar gum. Gum. There. Yes. Pulp mill. The things you remember versus the things you forget at times. By the way, this little menu entity color thing, it's the N key. I think I just have to, like, change that to something less easy to push by mistake. So it's M to go to the map, but N is right next to M, so I end up actually hitting N so often inadvertently. Like, every single time. It's completely inadvertent. So let me see about changing. That's not the one. No, that's not the one either. It's controls. Can I redo that button? Yes. Enhanced map colors hotkey. Clear it. Yes. Completely clear it. I don't want to see it ever again. Completely clear it. Now it'll never open again. I don't need to know the colors of what's what. I think it's pretty self-evident what's what by the colors. Like, it's pretty clear what thing is what. In the meantime, right, I need to, like, be in my network and not step outside while my bots are delivering me stuff. I have to sit here and wait for my bots to deliver me stuff. Specifically the buildings. Where are my bots? Bots. There they are. There's the pulp mills. They are on their way. I have to stay inside the thing, so that means I'm building with ghosts, I guess. For the moment. Yes, there, and there. That'll be the boric acid in. Similarly, just go one tile up and then one tile up again. Wait, what? Okay, that was off a bit. Oh. Wow. Alright. Sure. That'll be up another tile. That should work. Then I need to get this to the hydrogen chloride, which I can do just like so. Alright. That should be all of the pipe logistics taken care of. Here's the bots. Here they are. They've arrived. Oh, right. Duh. That too. That's important. Is anything broken? I do hope not. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine on all this logistics BS. Just need to finish off the doohickey here with this pulp mill. All my bots are still bringing me things, but I'm going to now leave them behind because I've gotten my pulp mills, and that's all that I care about right now. Currently. Get rid of those too. I don't need those. This will... Oh, and I have to... Ah, that's right. I have to deal with the... the stuff. Yes, there's stuff. So, this also produces biomass. This produces, biomass. Yeah. A bit of biomass. I have all my solutions already for, like, Steam and stuff, so... I sort of need to avoid this biomass. This should be okay. Let's go ahead and, let's do this. Followed by the wonderful and the glorious tailings pond. Tailings pond voids via script, which is always not the best of options, but it'll be fine. Grand scheme of things, it's effectively not using a lot of processing. Like, especially compared to entities, for example. Like, here's everything that's consuming system resources right now, and we can see that transport lines actually are fairly high. Entity update is ginormous, but that's to be expected for this phase of the game until we get into the Mark II stuff. Because once I get into Mark II stuff, I can start reducing entities. Although I think when I actually get into Mark II stuff, it's going to be actually to double my stuff. Did I? Yes, I filtered the seed output. I filtered the biomass and I filtered the seed output. I've made sure that I did that. So the script update here, a lot of this is Factorio by itself, using a ton of resources, and then electric network. I believe that a lot of this is coming from the factory smo. Just moving of electricity from one surface to another uh, in recursive built factories with factories within factories, sending electric energy from the base surface to another surface to another surface to another surface, etc. That is causing problems, and just the factory smo moving entities, bringing solids and liquids from one surface to another is this script here. So, yeah, that's a lot of performance compared to the Pi suite in general, including the voiding of the tailings pond. I think that would be under PyCoal processing, that particular script for the tailings ponds. Because tailing ponds are PyCoal processing. Yeah, it's not existent on performance impact. PyAlien Life is using significantly more performance than anything else of the Pi suite stuff. So yeah, that's just a little, I don't know, lesson, I guess, of how the game works, functions performance wise. So there's that, and then this needs to output and feed into something. This, yes, you, hi, hello thing. Which reminds me, I need to, actually output. I need to actually output this stuff into there. Just like I need to output the guar gum into here as well. This will also need drill heads in. On top of everything else. There. Am I done? Except for the train station inputs and bringing in all the stuff from the train stations. And then there are 2 buildings that need those inputs. Yes, that's the key. That's the thing. There. Done. Not scalable in the slightest, but it's done. Okay. I'm just trying to process in my mind everything that I've just done, anything that is missing. I think we're good. It is time to bring stuff in and get all of that stupidity out of the way. Ugh. Yes, just exactly. The whole thing is going to get copied into another square, as is wholesale. That's the scalability. That's the whole intended scalability. Also, reminder again. I said I'm going to keep bringing this up, so I'm going to keep bringing this up. And since I see that Pi is actually around on this day, ground borers. Every single ground borer recipe uses drill heads. Why do ground borers not need drill heads as a fuel instead of as a recipe ingredient? Like, remove the drill heads from the recipes and make the drill heads a fuel for the ground borers, and change the time on the recipes to coincide with how many drill heads you want expended, because then you could actually have mega drill heads in these ground borers as well. I guess actually, because there are Mark 2, 3, and 4 versions of ground borers, uh, it can be a bit tricky on the balance, though. They don't have modules. That's one thing, is these don't have modules. You cannot make them uh, more efficient, I think. I don't think you can... Can you beacon? Can you beacon efficiency? I forget. I forget, but you can totally change this to take drill heads as fuel. Just it's fuel category that applies to drill heads and mega drill heads. Yeah, you apply the fuel category as the fuel and be like, what's the consumption rate of that fuel assigned to the various Mark 1, 2, 3, 4 machines, and that's how quickly they'll consume stuff. Versus how fast they operate and how fast the recipes are. Yes, drill heads have fuel value. You can use drill heads for mega mines to tap into these things. The monoliths slash the rocks. You can totally feed regular drill heads into these mines. And you need them as a fuel for the molybdenum mines. Need drill heads as drill head fuel, which means you can technically at this point throw mega drill heads into molybdenum mines to use as fuel. Yeah. So yeah, they are a fuel category, and they do get used as such. Why do I always do that? I should just do one and then paste the whole thing. Okay, one of these is like, I need to put in my mind what is what here on the inputs, and then I also have to think about the processing, because that's the rest of the stream, is doing the actual zinc processing and bringing in the stuff to do the zinc processing. I need chromium as well as titanium tetrachloride. So this train station is going to be a little large, a little engorged, especially if I'm going to do the zinc ore processing in here. I'm going to try to make it fit. I'll make it fit. And this is going to be an input station. So let's see. I need skin, silver, chromium, urea, borax, titanium tetrachloride, lamps, lead, guar, and iron. Can't forget, and iron. And drill heads as well. And drill heads. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 requester stations, along with the syngas requester station as a 12th, and the zinc plates output station. So we're looking at 13 items on this train station. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, let's make it fit. We have a mission to make it fit. Replace with one of you. Did that. Excuse me, Q. Do your thing, Q. Yeah. That bug still exists. It's never been fixed. There we go. Yeah. It will not copy and paste down and actually assign properly. It was supposed to have been fixed in this most recent patch, I think, because it specifically mentioned in the changelog that it fixed an error with pasting requester stations that already existed, and it totally didn't. It did not fix the thing that it was supposed to have fixed, or that it seemed to have claimed to fix. Anyway, there's all of that placed. So that's three. That's 3 of 13 that I need. I'm going to build down and up. I can fit a few below and some above, but I'm going to look and see where I've already done this. Alright, so I did this here. I don't know if this is going to fit exactly as is on the way that I've built this. Wow, that's not even remotely going to be ideal. Do I really need the thingy out? I guess not there. It's literally one tile. Like, come on. Come on, game. One tile? You can do that for me, right? Alright. So that's 4 more. Ish, with a whole bunch of stuff that is irrelevant. That's 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're about halfway there. That's halfway there. Right, so I want to keep extending. Huh. That actually works? No. Technically, that does not. That's interesting. That's fine. Hello, kitty. Kitty! They're chasing. They're chasing each other. They're chasing each other. I just felt a brush by my leg. It's like, oh, kitty. Hi. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I would have to do. Oh, excuse me, but sure. Really now. Really now. Well, that's interesting. So, the problem with this is that if I put my supply station up here, it won't be able to get down here. That's the issue here with, like, you can barely see it. You can barely see it, but this track does not lead down. It does not share. It's just barely off. It's just barely off. There is an option. If I push F5, there we go. We can zoom in further further zoom, get nice close up on our boots, you can see here it's not contiguous. It doesn't. This top doesn't go to this bottom. They are separate. They are separate things, and that is a problem if I want anything above to go onto those bottom tracks. And then you can see here, down here, if the bots aren't in the way, it's all merged. It makes one continuous track that can go up, straight, or down. It literally splits into 3 in this spot here. So that works fine. But this won't. So that means that I have to put my supply station down here somewhere, which this does give me that opportunity to do. Hello, that matches exactly. Yeah, that's not enough space. For signals, but I think I'll make it work. I'll make it fit. It'll be fine. It will be just fine. Yes, I have decreed that it is fine. There. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We've done it. We've done the thing. Yeah, so one of these is gonna be this. Oh, well, I guess my decision has been made for me as to what's gonna be what. That needs to go there. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, okay. Sure. Yes, that is. Oh, shoot. Really? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yep, that doesn't work. We're one tile off. Do you see why it doesn't work? It's because this right here is just slanted. It's just barely slanted, so it does not actually work. That means that I have to extend this out a bit by, one tile. Or technically it's 2 tiles, but whatever. And then I have to, like, figure out how I'm going to combine this. Yeah. Yeah, about that. That doesn't actually connect. That doesn't connect. Not in the slightest. How did I do this? Up here. Like it should be mirrored, right? Like it should just be a mirror of, oops, what did I do? Of what's up top. So I think I'm gonna have to, like, break all this stuff. Be like, hey, buddy. That's not the one I need. It would be this one. Mirrored that way. But yeah, that is off. Obviously. That's one tile off. And it's not gonna... Yeah, that's a mess. Okay. Sure. So the answer to this problem is that this is just going to lead directly into you. That's not going to exist, and that's just gonna lead directly into you. And you know what? Screw all of that stuff up top. Yeah. In fact, this should... Yeah, that's a thing. Yes. Yes! Do that. And do that. Yay! So dumb. It's so dumb. Signals. That should work. I would hope. So that should now be able to get out. All the other stuff needs to get out, and it'll be fine. Be good. And then this... Same thing, just not those. There. Ta-da! God, it's so dumb. But it works! It works! It works fine. Just fine. So let's see, that's how many? That's 8, 9 total of our 13 that we need. Yeah. So 4 more. I need 4 more. And I don't like hacky type solutions. I like to work within the normal realm of the mechanic. If it's, yeah, like, theoretically, you could put a straight rail segment, and I think this is what you mean. It's like, oh, but it doesn't let you, like, put the thing there. Yeah, I can't put the thing there. If I put that straight rail segment, no, doesn't work. Does not work. Can't put the thing one more tile back because of that. If that's what you meant, to like have the thing there, it won't do it. Won't do it. And it doesn't make any sense because then the train is going to be on that little piece of straight rail. Like, no, that shouldn't work. Speaking of, that also doesn't work. Or does it? Does it look like that anywhere else? Yes, it looks like that there and there. It's fine. It's just a graphical thing with bulk rail unloaders / loaders. That should be fine. It's just graphic thing. It's all connected. It's connected. Don't worry about it. That is connected. Okay, more. MOAR. More. Mower. We need mower. One, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. That gives 12 requesters. Yes, that's the end of that. Oh boy. Wow. Oh hey, I totally clipped the doohickeys. on some of those. All right. Phew. Well, that's a train station. That's definitely a train station. Now I need to rename everything and assign all of the requests to all of them. So you are supply, zinc. Do I even call them plates? But yeah. Oh, and then of course, right. Yeah, so do I do the molten zinc supply because that's gonna be annoying as well. Um there is room to add one more to do the molten zinc or to do the silver zinc alloy, but that would require a whole bunch of stuff in besides this. I could supply it, I could tack on another thing, and I could do exactly this mirrored on the other side. That goes into this. I can just be like, hey, just go, just go up, and that would be fine. That would be fine. And avoid many issues going forward. There you go. All of it has power. But I'll think about that when the time comes, because the silver zinc alloy is not required for quite some time. Quite some time. We have to think about that. Hey, by the way, have a train. Have a train, and we can see it is cargo wagon open. They are open. Despite that little thing. Alrighty then, and I can do that, and it still works. Alright, first, what I want you to be. What shall this one be? There? It'll be blah. Yes, blah. Blah is what it shall be. It shall be skin. Our skin at zinc. We'll say it's the first. The first. And I have to, of course, break it and place it and then do that thing. Whatever. Fine. It works. You also need to do the thing. You are R silver at... No, not silver. What did I want to put with the skin again? Urea. Yes, yes, urea. Skin plus urea equals collagen. At zinc 1. Collagen. Just double checking. Yeah, skin plus urea equals collagen, and that's going to be combined into a singular belt. Obviously going leftwards this time. So that's those. Did this actually get a... Yes, our skin. Our urea zinc. Do that thing. There you go. You are skin. Let's get these trains flowing. Where's the skin? Skin? Skin. Skin. Oh, I didn't... You know what would help is if I actually had a definition of what's skin. Like, okay, I sort of haven't told it what depot it should pull from when I say, hey, give me skin. I need skin. There you go. That should do it. It is. It is on its way. The skin. Glorious, beautiful, wonderful skin. What the hell did I push to get that stuff? There. It's MODS. Mods, plural. That's the one. Did my thingy get trimmed? No, it's S at the end. There are many mods being used for this playthrough. Let's see. You are Zinc. Urea. Where are you? There you are. Funny how the urea is with the it's with the Augs. But of course it would be with the Augs. And I think this one I am waiting on the train to load at the moment. The train is in transit. Yes, it has just delivered to somewhere else. I have to wait on that train for a bit. Next, I guess this can be drill heads, because it's going to be right next to the syngas. So our drill heads at Zinc 1, followed by the R syngas at Zinc 1. This will be bringing in my beautiful drill heads, followed by the wonderful syngas from that same tab of PyCoal processing. All right. Oops. And of course now I need to actually go the syngas guy, be like, hey, don't do that thing. Hey, don't do that thing. You need to like reset as well. Back again. Yeah, that's what happens when I make a mistake. Thank you so much, TSM, for being broken. Completely and utterly broken at this point in time. Hey, they're on their way. And then soon enough, there it is. It's on its way. Huzzah! All that good stuff. Alright, the rest of this is, like, just not going to be very reasonable. So this is going to be TiCl4, RTiCl4, titanium tetrachloride at zinc 1, followed by chromium, R chromium at zinc 1. This is going to go in the other direction, not that way. And of course, both of these I need to cut and paste again. Titanium tetrachloride is under petroleum handling. And then chromium is under coal processing. There we go for those. Waiting on a chromium supply. Escape the stuffs. I mean, realistically speaking, what I should do is share a lane with these. Share the line. That would help a fair bit. Yeah, most of this stuff is actually going to come out on the other side, I would think. Alright, what else do I need? I need borax. I need lamps. I need stuff. I need R silver at zinc 1, not that zinc 1, that zinc 1. Hey, that one updated. Cool. I need the silver, and I need the lead are lead at zinc 1. I need the guar at zinc 1. Our lamps at zinc 1. Our borax at zinc 1. And our iron at zinc 1. There we go. I think that's going to be it. Pretty darn sure about that. Now the lead is going the other direction. I think most of the other stuff can technically go to the right, although do I really want it to? No, I mean the guar goes straight up, the lamps near enough goes straight up, and the borax and other stuff that all goes to the left. So this one is the guar. I guess everything will just go left rather than right. The iron though, the iron can probably go to the right. Gee, I wonder how much I can do in the next half hour. Are we going to see plates? That's the question of the day. Are we going to see plates? Why is there no chromium? Chromium. Oh, right, I never upgraded the chromium, so I'm very much, I am very much bottlenecked by chromium. I want to toss the concept out there that I am quite bottlenecked by chromium right now because I did not do that upgrade like I was supposed to. This will go all the way to the left. Yeah, because it's basically these two lines are now one. Just one line. There we go. Bring this down. Belt logistics. Gotta love the belt logistics. There's that. Silver will be the next. May as well work my way from the actual supplies. Or the stuff that's using it, the demands. Back to my supplies. Alright, so which one of these is silver? Hey, it's this one. Hello. R silver. Doinky and doinky. Ta-da! There's silver. Next, the drill heads. That's down there. The drill heads and the other stuff. The other stuff! Being very specific. Oh yeah, and the lead needs to go in here. So I need a full line going into that lead. Technically speaking, I could probably have shared this line with the silver, but you know what? Too late now. Too late now to be thinking about those things. Speaking of which, this is the lead. Needs cut and pasting. Get those lead plates going. Alright, that's the lead. Drill heads. Beautiful, glorious, and wonderful drill heads. That'll go there, that'll go there. Da-da-da-da. Drill heads are right in here. Off we go. And while I'm at it, I will get the syngas as well brought up. Hello, Ollie. How's my Ollie? It's my Ollie. Yes, I know you want to leave. He's all squirmy. Gotta show the Ollie. Gotta show the kitties as they show up. I don't know where Dolly's been. She has not been here today, sadly. That wonderful cute Dolly hasn't been here. There's the lead. Oh boy, it's happening. Let's see. What's this line? What is this line right here? This line is the shared line, and then this line next to it is the borax. Alright, so the shared skin urea is here. Make sure I am very, very careful. About where I stand. And then borax is not that one, it is not that one, it is that one. Alright. So you there. Actually, you know what? I can tell which ones are quote-unquote broken. Huh, that... Oh, okay, I guess I'm wrong. That's broken. That is not broken. That is not broken. That is broken. I was about to say, it's like, oh, it has a little icon on the thing. No, it apparently does just have that icon at all times when you do the initial pasting down, but it gets rid of it once it's been fixed here. This one's the guar. May as well just bring the stuff in. That is not the tab for guar. The guar is under petroleum handling. Need to pay very close attention to what's where. Lamps are, of course, a vanilla item. And then there was borax. Borax is under coal processing. And that will leave the iron. Oh, the irony. Borax will come out this way. I go down. I went down here just because I might have another thingy going up. And it will cause some problems if I don't take that into consideration. Why use extra stuff when I can do that? So this is the lamps. Get those lamps in. And that just leaves the guar. Why is it always reversed? It's like, sure, I do that, and then oftentimes it's the wrong direction of the belt. See, that, right there. It's like, excuse me. But no, that's not ideal. So that's it, right? On the stuff, like once it's all loaded in, we're good, right? Oh, hey, we have ethylene chlorohydrin into wait, what? Oh, hello. Right. Right. See, this is why I make sure things are actually functioning first. This is why I ooh, hello, that's also a good thing to see. Uh Still waiting on that chromium. You've got your boric acid going. You've got that. Just add the collagen, waiting on the thingy, and then you are fully operational battle station doing your Gwargum. And that's that. As they say. Just add stuffs. Chromium. Just add chromium. Please, chromium. Could you, could you, could you, could you, could you please? Chromium? Chromium! God. Oh, God. It's so slow. It's only 3 per second of the chromium, and I need to go over there and upgrade it to molten. I do have a limit on this, but yeah, it's consuming so much that I don't know. I don't know what the prioritization is gonna end up being. TSM is what for how it functions? Is it higher? Like, is it values closer to 0 that have the higher priority? Or is it values greater than, like, the highest of values that have the higher priority? I've completely forgotten. Process priority. Priority 1! I don't know what that means. I don't know. Process priority. Priority 1. Do it now. NAOW. Do it now. Now. So that's ground boring. Technically. That's ground boring done. We'll consider that to be finished. Huzzah! Ground boring finished. It's done. It's kaput. Also, make sure since I'm thinking about it now, let's do bang poll in the chat. Make sure that if you haven't voted on the poll already, to do so now, to vote on what the 1,000 subscriber reward playthrough is going to be for YouTube. This is for YouTube only, so do keep in mind, this is not for streaming. This is a poll for YouTube. Once we get up to 20 patrons on Patreon, that's when we will have a poll for what I should stream on my 4th stream day. That's what that timing's like. So there will be a poll for what to stream on that extra stream day, and we'll go from there. Is the chromium please chromium fill up. Let's see what happens. It's about full. It's almost there. Couple seconds. Come on, chromium. Do your thing. Fill up. Fill up. There you go. Will it come here? It is. It is on its way. Yay! It'll come here at the expense of drill heads. How'd I deal with TSM not requesting sometimes? I've never had that problem of it not requesting unless I'm an idiot. It will always request. I'm sure that this has to do with making sure that the name of the station is actually the name of the station on the train requester lamp. Like, that's step 1 is always be sure that your train station name and the name of the requester lamp of the station are the same. Always be sure that there's not a mismatch there. If this is a bunch of numbers that shows up, it's broken. And you won't be able to actually... It won't work at all. Hey, there's our chromium. Otherwise, you need to add more trains or add more supply, because otherwise it's because you don't have enough stuff and you don't have enough trains to adequately fill all the requests. And you have to be careful with the little number issue happening, because if you do a request, you set your priority schema onto a thing that has the numbers on it, TSM is going to put in a station request to the station that is numbers that does not exist. And you have to clear the priority schema, fix the little issue so that it's not trying to pull to this string of numbers, but to the actual station. Fix that first. Then you have to go to the train that you had requested and remove the broken station from its schedule. And you have to send it back to the supply station, get it away from the depot so that it can actually properly run the script again to assign a new station request to it. It has to like do a full cycle back and forth. It's frustrating and tedious, and I wish they would fix it, but hey, it's still not fixed all this time later. Anyway, for this last 13-ish minutes of the stream, it is time to consider Zinc processing. Actual Zinc processing through this process. So I need ball mills. I have ball mills. I have enough ball mills. I need the secondary... No, I need the impact crushers. That's the name of that one. I need more ball mills. That's what I need. I need even more ball mills than what I have now for this. Where is that request? There you go. I need that many. That's exactly 20. I need more automated screeners. Where are those? There they are. I need more than 10 of those. And I need additional advanced foundries. Just bring me additional stuff. Additional stuff. More stuff. And then, of course, the other thing is that you always need to make sure that what you're requesting has been defined in the source priorities list. Because that's another issue that can come up, is sometimes you'll put something onto your network, you'll have put a train of stuff to a depot, but you forgot to put the source priorities, so when you go to request that item in the depot, you haven't actually assigned the thing yet on the stuff on the source priorities list. So you have to double check to make sure that you've got the source priority list defined for that depot, for that substance of whatever you got. Theoretically, by the way that I do this, I just assign the actual item to what's in the train cargo, but this is completely agnostic. It doesn't care about what's actually in the cargo. This can be literally anything, any combination of two icons. Like you could have you can be like, hey, this is niobium iron alloy. Where's signals? The first one, for example. Or you could just have like random S1, etc. It's arbitrary, the decision there. Okay, I should be seeing stuff. Why am I not seeing stuff? Because we are waiting on... Ooh, hello. Because I need to actually connect the thing. That would be very useful, is if I actually had the drilling fluid hooked up to the stuffs. And we've got zinc. Non-zero production of zinc. Celebrations. Celebrations. I also need hydroclassifiers. That's another thing they need to bring me. Are hydroclasses. Beautiful, wonderful hydroclasses. Come on, my minions. Bring me stuff. I apparently took a step outside of the logistic zone there. And now I need to wait for my dudes again. Or get in my car and make my way back to meet up where they're sending me stuff so I can make this go just that much quicker. So, think I can do all of this in like 9 minutes? Probably not. Of course, I also need the sticks, which is going to be a couple of doohickeys. See, this is why, by the way, I want the roads, the next-lit tile roads. It's because it tells me whether or not I am in my network, in my train network. Oh, there's my dudes. There's my dudes. They are right here. Because without having this, it can get a little confusing as to whether or not I'm in my logistic request network. That's the biggie. That's the biggie. Is just making sure I'm in those logistic request networks, and I can be like, hey, do that thing, do that thing all the way across. I am tempted, by the way, to just not have this intersection. Like, this seems a little superfluous to me. It's tempting to just not have it there anymore. Just delete it in its entirety. Replace it with T intersections rather than complete intersections. But anyway. Thoughts for another time. Definitely thoughts for another time as bots bring me things. That. Yes, that. Just gonna queue all this up, because my mind is on it now, and I don't want to forget to queue up all of it. All of this beautiful next-lit tile. I should have enough, eventually, to take care of all of this. And then I need to put standard stone bricks in between here. Like, the outline of the squares in between the tracks is all standard stone brick. And that forms a square around each thing. They're still bringing me stuff, but I don't care. We're good. We're good. They're just bringing me stupid stuff now. Let's get back to it. Oh, I'm slow. I'm slow! The bots! The reckoning! We're at half speed because of all the 20,000 plus bots. 20... How many? How many now? 22,190. Constructo bots. Doing their thing. Processing. Now processing. Oh, hey, now we've got some performance back. Yay! Performance. I like performance. Performance is awesome. It's pretty great. Yeah, bring that downwards a few tiles, actually, and then treat it as if this rail exists, even though it doesn't, technically. Alright. So I need 9 per second of sticks, iron sticks. This should be just 2. I would imagine that's not the right one. Sticks! Yeah, 2 is fine. 2 is just fine, and I will use loaders. Absolutely, I will use loaders for this. Pin, close, power. Theoretically speaking, this will go by real quick. It does not take long to set these things up, especially since this does not have anything major to deal with. Nothing major to deal with. This will start with 8 ball mills. Room, space, stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. Yeah, it's fine. Eight of those doing this. Followed by 8. What's the throughput? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is highly convenient. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6.6. 6.6, that is less than 7.5. That makes me very happy. Because that's one lane of doohickeys. I need to filter out... I'm going to filter out both the soil and the stone here, just because I plan on stacking them. And then voiding them off to the side. This next step will be the impact crushers. Impact crushing, where... Hello? 3 of these. Straight into grade 2. This does do sand as well. Do that, split off the sand. Also stacking. There we go. Then we've got 7 hydroclasses. Doing that recipe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just add water to these hydroclasses to make stuff. No more solid byproduct to deal with. Yet. This will go into 12 ball mills. Wow, that's a slow process. Especially for ball mills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just enough. Just enough of the ball mills. Doing grade 4 zinc. This will produce less than a lane, and give some coal dust to have to deal with. I hate coal dust. I hate dealing with coal dust because that's the... it's got fuel value, which is the problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually do that. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Get that belt down. We only have like a minute left, oh noes. So we're not gonna see it turned on today, sadly. The lights will have to shine off screen. As I start to accrue some stuff, I have to deal with all these byproducts. That's going to take at least 15 or ish more minutes to do all the things. I need 12 automated screeners, which are larger buildings. So I need to offset. That should be 12. 12! And this makes the powder as well as G2. That needs to get sent back from whence it came. And this is making, again, less than a lane. I'm going to copy this whole thing. At least I think that's less than a lane. 4, 5, yeah, definitely less than a full lane. We're now over time a little bit, not like any more than usual. Then this will go down to do the smelting. Yeah, that's what I have decided. We shall smelt downwards. We shall smelt in the downwards direction. This is what does the grade 2. So I will split that off from here. Zinc is here, grade 2. Go that away and combine there. Ta-da! Does that make it more than a lane? No, I don't think so. It needs to deal with 4.29. Yeah, that's fine. And then we need to go to the thing. So yeah, this is the thing. Assign the thing. That's the stuff. This needs to continue going down. Needless to say, I don't think I'm going to have any more stations here if this is going to be the not molten process, but sure, maybe at some point in the future it'll be the molten process and I'll need to squeeze in something else. 11. I'm gonna be finishing off with my 11 advanced foundries. Oh, hello. The bots are here. They've arrived. They're doing stuff. 11 of the wonderful advanced foundries. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11! Making wonderful and glorious zinc plates at the very end. Load, unload. Yeah, that's fine. And it's going to make how many? 12.86. Yeah, we'll do that. We shall do that way. Get all that belt and such in. That's way too many doohickeys, but whatever. Oh hey, I ran out of belt. I ran out of my belt. There we go. But I'm in the network. Network? I am not quite fully in the network, but anyway. That's that. That's the zinc. That's the zinc plates. It will be loaded onto this train somehow. It'll get loaded onto the train. Yeah, somehow. Yeah, exactly like that. After having jumped from there. Come on. Come on. Ghosts. Glorious, wonderful ghosts. So fast. The stuff is so fast. I don't even need it that far. What am I doing? It don't need me that far. Here, I've stopped caring. I'm now out of my logistic zone. Can I stretch? Yes, I can. Good. And that, as they say, is that. Well, what did we get done today? As we end off the stream, I suppose. Zinc. Like, we spent the entire stream today just doing this and talking about other things, life-related things, struggles, and all that good stuff. Or not so good stuff. Yeah, and obviously placed down a whole bunch of Nexlet tile, all of the everywhere. All of the everywhere of the Nexlet tile, and they're building stuff. Covered what I did last time, covered what I did off screen. Between last time, this time, made note of a few things, made note that going forward, I probably won't have as much time to do off-screen stuff, just because I need to devote more time to earning an actual income outside of this. Of course, the hope is to not have to do that at some point, but until we get to that point, that's just how things are going to have to be. With that, folks, I would definitely like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you are watching the VODs on YouTube, please be sure to do all of the engagement and social stuff below the video. I stream at twitch.tv/Otaku Showboat, so leave a follow over there if you haven't done so already. You can support Planeton's mods development at patreon.com/Planeton and myself at patreon.com/Otaku Showboat. I will, of course, be back on Tuesday with even more shenaniganry, because now we get to begin to move on from the Zinc. I'll probably, like, hold off and we'll turn on the Zinc next time together, and then move on towards activated carbon infiltration media as like the big next steps to take once we do have Zinc. Filtration media is the next goal, because then I can do all of the other stuff that I've been needing to do to get into lots of other things, including processing of molybdenum. So yeah, like Molly, we can't do Molly yet because we need filtration media to actually make the molybdenum plates towards the very end. To actually do the molybdenum trioxide, I think is the step there that needs filtration media. There's a filter that needs the filtration media towards the end of the chain. I forget exactly which step, whether it's the disulfide or the trioxide. But regardless, that's what we will work on. I, of course, will see you all then.